So, do y'all remember this loser in the previous video?
This might be controversial, but I obviously don't care. I always tell my potential partners, if I ever get pregnant with a son, I'm returning it to the sender because I don't want to raise one. I don't care.
Yeah, so she made a response video addressing the comments that she received on that video. And mind you, this is like a couple of days later, possibly like a week later that I'm reacting to this. But yeah, she made a response video, and as you can probably guess, it wasn't good. It was just nonsense.
When I go to the toilet.
All the last 2 days have taught me is that men wouldn't last one fucking second as a woman.
Sure, Jan.
Like, y'all are such whiny little fucking babies. You can't handle a woman saying that she doesn't want to have a son when men have mental breakdowns when they find out that they're going to have a daughter every fucking day during gender reveals.
Ma'am, last time I checked, we are not living in rural China. There is not that many people who are that overly outraged over the gender of their child in today's day and age.
Stop the cap.
You can't handle a woman saying that she doesn't want to have a son when men are actively killing women for rejecting them.
This argument again. Some of you bitches really love to throw that argument around. Some of you love to act like you're the only one that goes through any type of suffering in this world, while simultaneously ignoring the suffering of the men around you, or just men in general. I'm not even going to address this. I'm going to speed this up.
You can't handle a woman saying that she doesn't want to have a son when literal children are committing every other song, calling us a bitch, saying that we're worth nothing more than our bodies. A woman saying that she doesn't want to have a son when 1 in 4 women have experienced either completed or attempted. You can't handle a woman saying that she doesn't want to have a son when every single facet of society and life are impacted by misogyny. The healthcare industry, the music industry, the dating industry, every single aspect of life is touched by misogyny. And you can't handle something that I said online that has no real world impact because it hurts your feelings a little bit. You have to further prove my point by threatening violence against me, by saying things about not wanting me sexually when I never even said that I wanted a man sexually. You don't know my sexuality. It might make you uncomfortable or hurt your feelings, but women will never have the capacity to hate men in the way that men hate women. Our hatred against men will never have the real world consequences that men's hatred against women has had for centuries. Get over it.
Her entire arguments can be summed up by women had it bad in the past, that misogyny is the thing that exists in society, that misandry is not a real thing or is not as impactful as misogyny in any way, shape, or form, that women can never do anything wrong themselves to each other or to any other person in society. You know, the same old arguments.
And maybe consider doing better as the men that are already here, instead of telling a woman that she is responsible if the man that she raised becomes an abuser.
Take your own damn advice and look in the mirror. These men are not the ones advocating for the genocide of male babies and the abandonment of male children. Both parents are responsible for the upbringing of their children or child. Point blank period. Do better. Or like in my previous video, don't have kids.